Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome to Capturing Chris, my testing grounds for new ideas in travel, photography, and exciting destinations, one frame at a time. Hello, everybody. So, it's been an interesting couple of days. I'm getting ready to start the GaryVee challenge, which is 8 weeks of trying to sell digital products at the stand store and getting ready to do all these videos. I was getting ready for my main trip, and I had a little accident where I was walking along a seawall, not really a seawall, I was walking along a beach area that was had some algae on it, and I knew it was slippery. And I'll pull the video up here in a second. You can see what happened. And let me tell you something. 5 years ago, on October 17th, 2020, I got hit head on going, both of us were going 60 miles an hour. This, I think, hurts more than that. I just cannot remember being in so much discomfort. Now, we're out spending the day with Drake, my daughter and I, I was walking along kind of a causeway area that's cement and it's kind of sloped. And you can see in the video where my feet just got out from under me and I hit the ground face first. It hurt so bad. So I'm gonna look at this for probably 3 weeks. I went to the hospital. First, I went to urgent care because I didn't want to have to go to the hospital. And he's like, dude, 1,000% you have to go to the hospital because you need a CT scan and all this other stuff. I'm like, all right. So went to the hospital, and the doctor there is like, well, we'll probably get you into surgery. And I used to sell plates and screws, so I knew what I might have done. I knew it hurt. I was hoping it wasn't horrible. And then, the other concern is I had a major brain trauma back in 2020. So I was super concerned. Luckily, and I say luckily, I hit the front of my face. And the way the oral surgeon explained it is these eye sockets in the nose kind of protect our brain. And so, believe it or not, I'm lucky I landed where I did. For a day, I was a little hard on myself, thinking I should have caught myself. But looking at the video, even with a slower reaction time, I'm not sure I could have ever caught myself. The eye is starting to open. This happened 2 days ago. I did go to the oral surgeon. Who's a trauma. He does a lot of shotgun cases, a lot of caved-in things. And originally, the doctor in the ER said, look, you got a 7mm hole in your eye socket. You got to fix that, or your eye might not be right, or you're going to look like some deformed freak. I'm like, oh, great. But then he called the oral surgeon, and the oral surgeon's like, slow down. let me have a look at him first. And Dr. Milne, their office is so welcoming, and everyone's so nice there in Clearwater, Palm Harbor. And he sat me down, told me my options. It looks like the place where I have this defect is more like a palate, a soft tissue palate area, and it should fill back in. So he's pretty sure I'm not going to need surgery. The problem is right now I can't see, so my depth perception's off. I've fallen a couple other times. My head is killing me. But that doesn't mean it's going to stop me from doing this GaryVee challenge. Unfortunately, it does mean my trip to Maine, where I was going to take some amazing fall foliage photographs, is off. So I guess that's why you get trip insurance. I did not. So I lost half my Airbnb deposit and lost all my airline deposit or purchase. but I was able to get my rental car back. But there's just no way I can drive. I tried to drive today. The oral surgeon told me I could drive, but my depth perception is off. And even if it wasn't, I'm so tired and I'm just not in a spot where I can do strenuous activity. And going to Maine and the hikes I was going to do was going to be pretty treacherous. So pretty strenuous. So this is the third time that I've tried to plan a trip to Maine, and the last 2 times my mom hurt herself, and this time I hurt myself. So hopefully the 4th time is a charm, and I'll make it there next year. Might go to Smokies or something. Either way, I'm still continuing with the GaryVee challenge. Luckily I was ahead a couple videos, so this is gonna be my video for Sunday, because I'm still trying to post every day. This is not gonna stop me from posting every day, even though I look like a freaking idiot with my eye. If you think it hurts, it does. I would tell a doctor, I think I have a pretty high tolerance of pain. He goes, no, you really do. But then he would still poke at it. And it's like he was intentionally trying to cause me discomfort. But anyway, the doctors at Meese, they set me up, and I'm very fortunate. So I'm happy about that. And we're going to continue. We're going to get ready for the GaryVee challenge. I've not been able to do my walks. My equilibrium is off. I was nauseous for 2 days. When I do open my eye, I see double because this one's so swollen. He said if this doesn't go down, the swelling doesn't go down, they're going to have to cut it open. But I'm hopeful that it's going to go down, and we should be back to a normal shooting schedule where I share my thoughts. I'll have sunglasses on Monday. So anyway, I want to give you an update. And unfortunately, the main trip's off. And fortunately, I don't need surgery. I don't need plates or screws or anything like that. We'll get the final word on that Wednesday. I'll keep you updated. And let this serve as a motivation to you. If I can do this GaryVee challenge looking like this, you can do it the way you are. And the GaryVee Stand Store is a great way to start selling products. A lot of his content right now talks about 5,000. If you have 5,000 followers, I don't. But I don't think you need them. We'll see. Follow my journey and we'll see. Anyway, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye. This is where I experiment. If you want to see the real side of the journey and some exciting destinations along the way, subscribe now and follow along. Don't miss the next video. Hit subscribe.